Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Jacob Fatu sends final daunting message to Roman Reigns and the Usos before WWE Crown Jewel. As WWE Crown Jewel 2024 approaches, tensions are at an all-time high. But this time, it's not just about the usual contenders vying for titles or respect. In a stunning turn of events, MLW, Major League Wrestling, star Jacob Fatu, the cousin of WWE's Roman Reigns and the Usos, has emerged from the shadows to send a powerful, threatening message to his family members in WWE's most dominant faction, the Bloodline. The Anoa'i family has long been a dynasty in wrestling, producing some of the industry's biggest stars, from Yokozuna to Rikishi, and of course, Roman Reigns, Jimmy, and Jey Uso. However, Jacob Fatu's rise in MLW as the Samoan Werewolf has garnered attention for his raw talent, charisma, and sheer dominance. Known for his high-flying agility, fierce presence, and unmatched physicality, Jacob has quickly become a fan favorite outside WWE, carving his path through the wrestling world with determination and grit. With rumors swirling about Jacob's ambitions to confront his WWE relatives, his recent message has left fans speculating about an inevitable clash of titans within the family. This isn't just about wrestling. It's about family, legacy, and power. Here's how Jacob Fatu's final message to Roman Reigns and the Usos could shape the future of WWE and the Anoa'i legacy itself. Jacob Fatu has been carving a path of destruction in MLW, holding their World Heavyweight Championship for an impressive reign. Unlike his WWE cousins, Jacob's journey was not paved by the glitz and glamour of WWE's main roster. Instead, he fought his way up the ranks in the independent circuit, honing his skills and earning his reputation as one of the most feared wrestlers in the industry. His ferocity and relentless style have earned him the moniker the Samoan Werewolf, a fitting name for someone who brings a primal energy to the ring. Jacob Fatu's rise has been driven by the very family values that the Bloodline claims to stand for: pride, heritage, and loyalty. However, Jacob's loyalty is not to any one person but to the family's legacy as a whole. Watching from afar, Jacob has seen Roman and the Usos dominate WWE as the Bloodline, all the while pushing a narrative of family loyalty and respect. But in Jacob's eyes, there's a difference between true respect for heritage and exploiting it for personal gain. In a rare and candid video message posted on social media, Jacob Fatu made his intentions clear. Speaking directly to Roman Reigns and the Usos, Jacob expressed his discontent with their actions and what he perceives as a betrayal of the family's true values. His words were filled with intensity and emotion, resonating with fans and hinting at a potential showdown within the family. Roman, Jimmy G, you think you represent this family? You think putting yourselves on top, stepping on everyone, and calling it loyalty is what we're about? Jacob said in the video. You've twisted what it means to be part of the Anoa'i family. This bloodline you're talking about, it's nothing but a shadow of what our real family stands for. You're not the only ones carrying this legacy. In the message, Jacob called out Roman directly, questioning his self-proclaimed title as the head of the table. Jacob insisted that Roman's approach to family loyalty is nothing more than manipulation, demanding obedience and respect without truly earning it. He pointed to Roman's ruthless tactics with Jimmy and G, and even Solo Sikoa, as evidence that the Bloodline has become a toxic force in WWE rather than a true representation of Samoan pride. Roman, you're calling yourself the tribal chief, the head of the table. But a real chief doesn't need to break down his family to lead them. You're a king who demands everyone bow, not a leader who lifts them up, Jacob continued. I'm here to remind you of what true family looks like, what real respect means. This tension between Jacob and his WWE cousins has been simmering for years, but Crown Jewel has added fuel to the fire. Roman and the Usos are gearing up for a high-stakes match, but Jacob's presence in the storyline has the WWE universe buzzing. Fans wonder if Jacob might actually appear at Crown Jewel, either to challenge Roman directly or simply to send a powerful message by his presence. This possibility of Jacob Fatu appearing at a WWE event has sent shockwaves through the wrestling community. His recent message only heightens the intrigue and excitement for Crown Jewel, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. What would it mean for Jacob to walk into WWE territory and confront Roman on his own stage? Such a confrontation would undoubtedly be explosive, as Jacob's frustration with the Bloodline's behavior is not just about winning a match, but about restoring what he believes to be the true values of their family. Jacob's potential arrival in WWE could spell disaster for the Bloodline, as his message suggests a willingness to dismantle the faction to preserve his family's honor. By challenging Roman, Jacob would represent the old-school values of the Anoa'i family, values that he feels have been lost under Roman's rule. This wouldn't just be a wrestling rivalry, it would be a battle for the heart of the family. If Jacob Fatu were to face Roman, it would force the Bloodline to confront their own hypocrisy. For Jimmy and G, this could reignite the internal conflict they'd experienced as Roman's enforcers, leading them to question their loyalty yet again. For Solo Sikoa, who has faithfully served as Roman's enforcer, it might spark an identity crisis, as he realizes there are others in the family who view Roman's rule with disdain. The implications of a Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns feud extend beyond the Anoa'i family as well. Jacob's arrival in WWE could bring a level of unpredictability and excitement that hasn't been seen in years, injecting fresh energy into WWE's storytelling. Jacob's raw, uncompromising style would offer a stark contrast to Roman's calculated dominance, creating a compelling clash of personalities and wrestling styles. Jacob Fatu's message to the Bloodline has been met with enthusiasm from fans who have long wanted to see him join WWE and take on his family members. On social media, fans have expressed excitement about the possibility of Jacob Fatu stepping into a WWE ring to confront Roman. For many, it's more than just another wrestling feud. It's the chance to see two powerful forces in the wrestling world collide. The anticipation surrounding this potential family feud could make Crown Jewel one of WWE's most unforgettable events. Jacob Fatu represents a reckoning for the Bloodline, a reminder that there's more to the Anoa'i family than Roman's version of the story. Fans are eager to see Jacob bring his intensity to WWE and test Roman's claim as the head of the table. As Crown Jewel draws closer, WWE fans are left wondering, will Jacob Fatu actually make an appearance? If he does, it could signal the beginning of a storyline that reshapes the Bloodline, WWE, and the legacy of the Anoa'i family itself. Jacob's message to Roman and the Usos isn't just a threat. It's a challenge to re-examine what family means and who has the right to carry the Anoa'i legacy forward. For Jacob Fatu, this isn't about championships or titles. It's about respect, loyalty, and reclaiming the honor of a family name that has meant so much to wrestling fans for generations. His final message to Roman Reigns and the Usos before Crown Jewel was clear. The Bloodline may rule WWE for now, but it has strayed from its true purpose, and Jacob is ready to bring it back to its roots, even if it means taking down his own family in the process. In a move that has shocked fans and sent ripples throughout the WWE universe, Jacob Fatu, a formidable powerhouse and member of the legendary Samoan wrestling dynasty, has sent a final chilling message to Roman Reigns and the Usos on the eve of WWE Crown Jewel. Known for his high-octane performances and untamed aggression in Major League Wrestling, MLW, Jacob Fatu has long been a dark horse in the Samoan wrestling family. His recent words, however, reveal that he's ready to make his presence known in WWE and shake up the Bloodline. As tensions within the Bloodline continue to rise, Jacob Fatu's sudden involvement brings a new level of intrigue to the storyline. While the family has already endured betrayals, defections, and bitter rivalries, Jacob's impending confrontation promises to turn things upside down. With his final message to Roman Reigns and the Usos, he's made it clear. He's not here to ask for respect. He's here to demand it. For those unfamiliar with Jacob Fatu, he is one of the most dominant forces outside of WWE, carving his own path in MLW and earning a reputation as one of the most fearsome wrestlers in the industry. With a blend of agility, power, and an unmatched intensity, Fatu embodies the Samoan warrior spirit, but with a rawness that sets him apart from his WWE family. The son of Sam Fatu, known as the Tonga Kid, and the nephew of WWE legends like Rikishi and Yokozuna, Jacob has wrestling in his blood. However, his career path has taken him down a much different road than his cousins in WWE. He's never been bound by the constraints of WWE's spotlight, and this has allowed him to develop a unique, unpredictable style that has captivated fans worldwide. Now Jacob seems poised to bring that renegade spirit to WWE, making him a dangerous wild card for Roman and his faction. Ahead of Crown Jewel, Jacob Fatu's message was direct and unapologetically aggressive. In a video posted online, Fatu delivered a blistering address to the Bloodline, specifically calling out Roman Reigns, Jimmy, and Jey Uso. "Roman, you call yourself the tribal chief, but you forgot where you came from," Fatu said. "You forgot that this family was built on respect and honor, not manipulation and fear. I'm done watching from the sidelines. You want to call yourself the head of this table? Well, I'm coming to flip that table over." His words hit like a freight train, and the undertone was unmistakable. Jacob Fatu sees himself as a legitimate heir to the family's legacy, and he believes that Roman's version of the Bloodline has lost sight of its true values. Fatu's intense message hints at a deep-seated resentment, one that has likely been simmering for years as he's watched Roman dominate WWE and reshape the Bloodline in his image. The timing of Fatu's declaration isn't lost on fans. The Bloodline has been on shaky ground ever since Jey Uso left the faction, and tensions have continued to build between Jimmy, Roman, and Solo Sikoa. Adding Jacob Fatu into the mix only heightens the drama, as his presence alone challenges Roman's authority as tribal chief. This internal tension speaks to a larger story about family, respect, and identity. For Jacob Fatu, family is everything, but he believes that Roman's leadership has betrayed the family's core values. Unlike Roman, who uses his title to control his family members, Fatu stands for the Samoan heritage, a heritage built on mutual respect and strength. In his message, Fatu made it clear that he holds a deep loyalty to the family, but it's a loyalty that doesn't extend to blindly following Roman's reign of control. "I may not be in WWE, but I'm still family. That means I'm just as much a part of this bloodline as you are, Roman. And when I come, I'm not asking for a seat at your table. I'm here to take it." Fatu's imminent arrival, if it materializes, spells trouble for Roman Reigns and his loyalists. For years, Roman has relied on his cousins to maintain his dominance in WWE, using their loyalty to bolster his claim as tribal chief. But Fatu's presence changes everything, especially since he's not bound by the same code of loyalty that has kept Jimmy, Jey, and Solo under Roman's rule. The Usos, particularly Jimmy, may be tempted to reconsider their allegiance to Roman, given that Fatu represents a different path for the family. While Roman's reign has brought them success and power, it has come at a cost: broken bonds, manipulation, and a constant struggle for autonomy. Jacob Fatu offers an alternative vision of family strength that doesn't rely on Roman's approval or authority. Solo Sikoa's role could also shift with Fatu's entry. Known for his loyalty to Roman, Solo has yet to fully explore his own potential outside of Roman's shadow. Fatu's raw, no-nonsense approach might appeal to Solo, who has always valued strength and respect over manipulation and power games. With Crown Jewel on the horizon, fans are buzzing about the possibility of Jacob Fatu showing up to confront Roman. The pay-per-view event has always been a stage for larger-than-life showdowns, and a surprise appearance by Fatu would undoubtedly be one of the most memorable moments in WWE history. If Fatu does appear, the confrontation between him and Roman will be electric. Fatu isn't just another wrestler seeking fame. He's a force of nature with deep ties to the family and a point to prove. Standing face-to-face with Roman, he would bring a new level of intensity to the Bloodline storyline, forcing Roman to either accept him or risk being challenged in a way he's never been before. A showdown between Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel would have profound implications for WWE's landscape. If Fatu were to align with or win over members of the Bloodline, it could spell the end of Roman's rule. After years of standing as the tribal chief, Roman may have to either embrace Fatu as a legitimate equal or defend his title as family leader in a brutal confrontation. For fans, this would be an unforgettable clash, one that merges family loyalty with fierce independence. Fatu has the raw power, the determination, and the pride of a true Samoan warrior, and he won't back down simply because Roman claims to be the head of the family. He's here to prove his worth and to remind Roman that the bloodline isn't a kingdom for one man. It's a legacy of strength, shared equally among those who bear the family name. Jacob Fatu's final message to Roman Reigns and the Usos before Crown Jewel has ignited a new fire in WWE's most compelling family drama. His intentions are clear, his ambitions unapologetic. He's coming to WWE not to follow Roman, but to challenge him, to remind the bloodline of its true heritage. In the end, Fatu's arrival may be exactly what the bloodline needs. Whether he unites them under a new vision or tears them apart, his influence will reshape the family's destiny. Roman Reigns, for all his power, has yet to face someone from within the family who is his equal, someone who isn't afraid to stand up to him, who isn't intimidated by his title. Jacob Fatu, with his unapologetic strength and relentless drive, might be the one to finally make Roman question his authority. As WWE Crown Jewel draws closer, fans around the world are waiting with bated breath, eager to see if Jacob Fatu will make his entrance. If he does, Roman Reigns and the Usos will have no choice but to face the storm Fatu brings, a storm that could forever change the bloodline's legacy.